Hi guys, welcome back to We Food Hard. So today we're going to be making churros. Since a lot of the summer events have been canceled this year, we decided to satisfy some of our cravings with some homemade churros because churros just reminds me of summer events. So to start, you're going to need a puff pastry. So I have a puff pastry that I rolled out, I let sit at room temperature, and then I cut it in half, and then I cut it lengthwise so that I have 12 pieces. Then I have a baking sheet lined with some parchment paper. And then I also have some cream cheese. It's about 4 ounces, which is like half a package if you get the little box square cream cheese. And then I also have an egg wash, which is just 1 egg with a tablespoon of water, and then I whisked it together. And then in a bowl over here, I have 1 cup of coconut sugar and half a cup of brown sugar. Instead of using coconut sugar, you could use regular sugar if you wanted to. The sugar is what we're going to roll our churros in when they're out of the oven. So to start, I started preheating my oven at 400 degrees. Alright, so I'm just going to take my puff pastry and my cream cheese. I'm just going to take a little spoon. I'm just going to take and put little dollops in the middle of each puff pastry. Here, I'll turn it so that it's easier for you guys to see. So see, we have our puff pastry. I'm just pinching these sides. So can I get, and then I really pinch the ends here. And then I take it and I just kind of twist it just a tiny bit. Very gently though. So see, it's kind of like a twist shape. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the pieces of my puff pastry, and then when I'm all done, we'll come back and I'll show you what to do with the rest. Alright, so we're back, and as you can see, we have all of our puff pastry slices rolled and filled with the cream cheese. So now we're going to take our egg wash and a brush, and we're just going to brush them on. We're going to put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on them. And it kind of just depends on how, like with everything we say, how crispy you want them. I'm going to throw these in the oven and I'll see you guys when they're all done. Alright guys, so as you can see, our churros are out of the oven. They're a little bit thicker than they were last time, so I think I just didn't roll them as much, but like this one right here is a perfect one. So what I have here is I have about 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and then I have that sugar and brown sugar mix that I talked about earlier, and then I also have a little bit of cinnamon here that I'm going to sprinkle on once I'm done coating the churro. So what you're going to do is you're going to do them, I think it's best to do them each individually, because as you can see when we put the butter on here, that's what's going to make the sugar stick. And you don't want the butter to soak in before you get the sugar to stick. Nice. Do a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of them, and I'll show you what the platter looks like when we're all done. Our churros are all done. And if you guys would like to, you could also heat up some chocolate sauce, or my favorite is caramel sauce to dip them in. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, please subscribe so you don't miss anything else that's to come. And don't forget, work hard, food harder.